Oh, shit. Yeah, I did. There we go.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet. Anblasen. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Setzen.
All right. Cool. Feels good. Pull ahead of these guys.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
Do a light adjustment this way.
Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, gotta stay ahead of these guys. Still.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Torpedorohr 4, gewartet.
Stay ahead of these guys for a minute.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
I got a dude on watch. We are gonna make a move. These guys at some point. Don't. Okay.
Torpedorohr 5, gewartet.
Visibility is 20%. Radar signature is pretty high. dead ahead of him right now. What did she say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 24 ships in total. Yo! What's up, Carlos?
Torpedorohr 1, gewartet. Torpedorohr 2, gewartet. Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Keep moving. 24 knots. Okay.
Torpedorohr 4, gewartet.
Plane.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Apparently there's a plane out here. They can see it, I can't. It's right here. I don't think it's moving. Yo.
Auf die Motoren.
Wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführung, Umblick, eingesteuert. Torpedorohr 5, gewartet. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 190 Grad.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Langsame Fahrt zurück. Alle Maschinen stopp. Luftziel Seerohr besetzen. Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Auf Gefechtsstation. Anlauf beginnt.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Ja, Herr Kaloi. Ich kümmere mich darum.
You go in the main torpedo maintenance. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm hoping so. We haven't had an opportunity to use the sub yet. We're gonna try to do this right this time and not randomly sink at 250 meters. Oh, I know. Dude, the amount of God, I love this game. Well, there she is. escort carrier. Some that's a hell of a convoy.
Torpedorohr 1, gewartet.
Destroyer? That's a destroyer. Oh, you know, one thing I was doing today. Okay.
Langsame Fahrt zurück. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
I could split the difference on this.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
E-Motoren besetzen.
Alright. Yeah, the amount of stuff we're going to need when it comes to airborne is going to be wild. I'm throwing it in reverse. I don't want to be within a kilometer or two of the destroyers. I'm going to send out four eels for this one. I'm going to try to sink this carrier. Not going to be easy. Not with a bunch of warships, basically. That's one right there. There's another one. I think that one's right there. Hey, what's up, Quav?
Torpedorohr 2,
What's up, guys?
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Alright, I'm gonna hit a stop right here.
Then stop.
And now we sit and we wait. There she is. I don't want the freighter. There's the illustrious oath. Thank you, Fern. Distance on this bad boy right now. I'm gonna do a quick scan on the horizon. What kind of ships we got dealing with here? My stomach capitulated. 2 SHTs? Killed 2 SHTs today? That's awesome. I think, well, setting up airfields, so in the new update for bowheads, you can now put construction equipment on them. You can put the, they're definitely going to want you building large scale. I mean, I think building an airfield is going to be a huge, if they're prepping the bowhead to be the primary way to send gravel and concrete to the islands, I think you're going to need a ridiculous amount of resources to build an airfield, it looks like, and they're just prepping for it. 2 not SHT, that's awesome. Okay, let's get a speed on this bad boy. We'll set here. Let's go head to toe. Yeah, and so they're gonna have to, like, the refueling sites for, because you're gonna need the islands as well for fueling stations for your boats as well. So you're gonna have to set up some safe harbors. I mean, they're gonna need to give like way better anti-submarine and anti-boat defense, like, you know, different like submarine nets, things like that. I really hope they add that. They're gonna probably have to add a bulldozer, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have at least a gravel. You're gonna have a gravel airfield, which will be for like your smaller planes, but then you're gonna need probably a concrete airfield for your bigger airplanes, is what I'm assuming. Whatever it is, though, it means the map's gonna be huge, for sure. Otherwise, they would not be giving us the bowhead for that, because no one's gonna take the bowhead. If it's the current map position, no one's taking a bowhead out to any of those islands currently. No way.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 7 Knoten.
That is danger close. Okay. "13 kilometers an hour." Get depth on this thing.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
All right. Well, yeah, you're gonna need like long airfields versus short airfields. Yeah, they'll have dirt airfields. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, probably dirt, gravel, and then probably concrete. Yeah, probably 3 types. I saw the torpedo belt thing. I agree. I think that, well, because like the battleships in this game, the thing is, the way that the devs designed the battleships, they only gave them 4 compartments, when in World War I, a standard British dreadnought had 18 flood compartments, 18 bulkheads that they could seal to protect themselves against flooding and torpedo damage, and, you know, and long range fighting. In the game, you only get 4 compartments that can flood very quickly, and you have no way to, like, you don't even have bilge pumps in the game. So they kind of screwed us on that end. They really didn't make the boats big enough to be, like, make it even semi-reasonable to defend against torpedoes. So a torpedo belt would be a relatively good way to try to accommodate that. Okay, let's get another measure of depth. We're just sitting here waiting.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Okay, let's get an angle.
9,
Let's get an angle on bow.
6 Meter.
.44 bow left. This bow left. 44. All right, I'm gonna send it.
Aktualisieren. Lage 4, 5 links.
All right. This is a long shot, but I don't have a choice. I'm not getting inside this. I'm not getting inside this.
Rohr 1 bewässern. Rohr 2 bewässern. Rohr 3 bewässern. Rohr 4 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 2 bewässert. Rohr 3 bewässert. Rohr 4 bewässert.
Los! äußerste Kraft zurück.
We got 4 fish in the water. Eels, as the Germans call them. Americans call them fish. These should hit. He's a pretty good torpedo calculator. I'm excited for the all the possibilities that are coming with the game, man. They're gonna be wild. Dude, we're hauling ass backwards. Holy shit, 16 knots underwater? Dude, that's wild.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
I don't know if these are gonna hit. Doesn't look like it.
Rohr 2 geladen.
I should have set a higher speed. I knew it. Son of a bitch.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Damn, dude. Missed.
Kurs setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kanol.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Such a long shot. Man, that's fucking 4 torpedoes wasted right there.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
40 Sekunden bis
Yeah, they'll definitely be able to cratering. Yeah, you'll definitely be able to crater runways for sure.
30 Sekunden.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
»20 Sekunden!
Rohr 3 geladen.
»10 Sekunden bis Einschlag!
Y'all missed, dude.
Fehlschuss! Fehlschuss! Fehlschuss!
Rohr 4 geladen.
Alle Maschinen. Stopp!
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 8086 Meter.
About left. Got that. Alright, I'm gonna send 4 more after this. I'm gonna increase the speed a little bit. Oh, I gotta wait for maintenance. Okay, never mind.
Torpedorohr 2, gewartet.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 7, 7, 2, 0 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern. Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 2 bewässert.
How much longer you got on this maintenance, dude? Come on.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Rohr 3.
Oh yeah, same.
Rohr 3, bewässert.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 7, 3, 5, 1 Meter. Los! Äußerste Kraft zurück.
Gonna hide the periscope. I would love to hide the periscope. Throw it in reverse. And hope we get a hit. We'll hit. Should hit something. There's so many boats there.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Alright, these are looking.
Kurs setzen.
No.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Rohr 2, geladen.
30
These are looking good. 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 How did I not cripple the boat? Oh yeah, she's listed hard. She might go down. Not receiving it. No way. They're getting out of the boat. They might be sinking. Oh, I think that thing's gonna sink. Now it's the Indomitable. Oh yeah, look at that. Going under, going under. Planes aren't taking off, that's good. Oh, dude, she's going down, huh?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi. Zerstörer. 50 Grad.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get away too. Hell yeah. How many torpedoes I got left? I think I got 4 more. No escrow carrier got sunk?
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel.
Jawohl, Herr
2,
Kaloi.
6, 5, 7 Meter. Tauchen auf 55 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10
Jawohl,
Meter.
Herr Kaloi.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloi. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
25 Meter.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. If we go to command, we're gonna haul ass. We're silent running. U-boat's going good, man. Pretty sure I just sunk an aircraft carrier. Can't confirm it yet, but showed me that Foxhole. Yeah. Oh, you saw that too, Bodega? Yeah. Yep. That is going to be very cool. On navigation.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Okay.
Zerstörer.
Super boosted on command right now. Oh man, Colony Navy's done well this war. Hopefully it carries over the future. Yeah, probably not. Next war we'll probably take. Oh yeah. Oh no, 100% will. 100%. Let me see. Thank you, Agent. Thanks. Appreciate the raid, dude. Didn't the telephone just kill like 4 ships in one day, like 2 days ago? Okay.
Tauchen auf.
I gotta do 100. Captain's running good. Dude on hydrophone. Sure, you got energy for days. Good, get back on there. Engines are running good. We're gonna save battery. Oh, dude, he's heading away from us. Hell yeah. Nice. All right.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
17 knots underwater? Hell yeah, dude. This bad boy's gonna get away. I really hope they make subs run deeper in Foxhole, man. And this would be so much more fun if you could actually run like quiet and deep. I think they have 3 dads. They rotate through. One ship takes damage. Torpedoes, they usually kill it, swap it out, repair and dock. Yep. Oh, DDs. Yep. Yep. We're running. We're hauling ass though. Going 17 knots in the other direction of this. He's probably going 20, 30 knots. So he's going 20 knots in one direction. I'm almost going 20 knots in the other direction. So we should make some good gap on each other.
Kommandant, wir wurden von Estik geortet. Zerstörer,
130 Meter. Kurs setzen.
Ich kümmere mich darum. Aktuelle Tiefe.
Get pinged. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna drop drop a decoy. How the hell did they ping me from that far away? How much sound can I be making? Alright, sonar is making a shit ton of sound.
130 Meter.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Diese Koordinaten
Okay.
setzen.
Closing in, closing in, closing in. Alright, we gotta haul ass.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Zerstörer, 195 Grad.
Yeah.
Aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
I think subs are at a pretty decent place in Foxhole. They need to run. There's a lot of
Herr Kaloin. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
subs need a lot of balance. Subs and destroyers, both ships need a lot of balance. They need balance and counterbalance to each other. How they hunt each other, how they engage each other, how because boats can't drop enough depth charges on them. Subs have no range for their torpedoes. You have to drive like subs basically into point blank range in order to use torpedoes. You can't use them at like long range distance. Yeah, sub to boat and boat to sub combat absolutely needs a complete overhaul in my opinion. Discipline's good. Yeah, the way you hunt them. I mean, yeah, there's just a lot of things they could do to optimize it for sure. Knots. All right. They need rails jumping off the back. Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yep. Depth charge would have their own storage station too. Yeah, 100%. All right. Running good, running low. See, the one thing, like I said, look at this boat. Diving, ballast station. They have dudes who are diving under these things at all times. That's the one thing that's kind of bogus about the Foxhole thing, is that when you're underwater, you don't have to have your hand on the ballast at all times. Like, that's bogus. You should not be able to take, if you dive, you should have to have a person on the ballast at all times. Doesn't mean you have to be adjusting it, but you have to, like, have a person sit there and basically hold you want to hold depth, you have to have a dude holding that depth. Yeah. I'm telling you, you would fix the Warden submarine problem of having undercrewed subs if they made it so all 3 ballast stations needed manpower. You're adding 3 more men to every single sub, so you're taking literally half the subs off the field. That would instantly balance out the submarine problem, like to a pretty good extent. You would reduce. I would say you would at least reduce anywhere from 30 to 50% of all Warden submarines in the water if you just added the fact that they had to have 3 men on every ballast position when you dive. You won't need them on there when you surface, but when you dive and go into diving combat, or if you want to be underwater, then yeah. You're on the, okay. Where? Sorry, Hoffman's on the deal. Navigators are on. How is moving away? 20-30 kilometers, 20-30 kilometers. 5-10 kilometers moving away. All right, let's bring this up to periscope. All right, we're gonna go periscope depth, and we're gonna see what we can see as we move away from these guys. We still got 5 torpedoes in the bow, and I got 2 torpedoes in the rear, so I can still possibly go complete my patrol and have a escort carrier sunk in the process, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're good. All right. Yep, they gotta fix it, man. I'm sure they're aware of the complaint, but like I said, you know, if all the news has to get to them is just make it so battles have to be manned. The problem solved. Doing 1.8 millimeters of water.
etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant. 25 Meter. Kommandant, wir sind auf Periskoptiefe, bereit für einen Rundumblick.
Yep. Q is the only thing saving Colostra and Roundville right now. That is true. Is it still queued right now? Where are these ships? There we are. Oh, he's pretty far out there. Alright, good. There should be 2 ships out here. It is dark out. There he is. There they are. Nice. Nothing over here? Nice. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Oh.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
That one's like right on my ass. Can't see it yet. Oh yeah, that push into Colostra 2 nights ago. Yeah, we would absolutely have that. Yeah, it's bogus that we're getting Q locked every night, every day and night now in that hex. Just we can't get supply in. It's really annoying. Yeah, you just can't get the resources in.
Großer Konvoi.
Darn, 120.
120 Grad.
What's this? Moving away. He might ping us.
Kurs auf
Erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs setzen.
Bestätige.
Alarm beenden. Auf Rotlicht wechseln.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid yesterday. That was very frustrating. Yeah, they could basically make a counterplay whenever they want in that hex, and we can't do anything. At least I know there's no planes in the air. Probably run on the surface and haul ass out of here as soon as.
Anblasen.
5 Meter.
Brennfahrt beenden.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Große Fahrt voraus.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht. Funktelegramm gesendet.
All right, got the XP for that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious as to what like is the next like couple wars are gonna be pretty telling for the game, and then Airborne. I think they're gonna have a lot of that. I imagine they're gonna have a lot of that stuff addressed.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
All right. That is the biggest moonrise I've ever seen in my life. Fucking gonna crash into us. Where's that? Definitely not land. Weird. All right. Yeah, I agree. I think they will for I feel like they will for Airborne because I think there's going to be enough players at that point that you're not going to have to worry about it as much. About a hex getting rolled. I think their fear is like a hex getting absolutely steamrolled. But I think you're getting to the point where like every hex technically could have people in it to defend it if they wanted to. And it wouldn't be like it isn't like there's a lack of population of guys playing right now. It's just they're opting not to play in certain hexes because it's not deemed as they're trying to. I mean, like right now there's like almost 4,000 people on the game right now. Just a little shy of 3,900. So there's plenty of people playing right now that you could justify going into a hex and going full bore. And there should be enough players that will have to QRF, whether they want to or not. is, you know what I mean? And if they opt not to do it, then they lose it, right? I think that's an easy. It's not like there's a huge overabundance of manpower for one side versus the other. It's just right now it's just the fact of certain players are basically locking out certain hexes that they don't want to fight in for the fact that they just don't want to fight in it. And it's like, well, that's weird, because then on the flip side of that, there's a bunch of players that do want to fight in that hex, but because the other team doesn't want to do it, then the side that does want to play the game and fight in that hex is punished. So that's the weird thing with that. That's the weird thing with that mechanic. All right. I think we can erase all that. Don't need any of that anymore. I think we can comfortably haul ass.
Ich bin sehr müde.
Sleep. Take you guys off him. Take you guys off him.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe
Give
gebrauchen.
him a guy. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Everyone's sleeping. Good.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Wir haben ein Funktelefon vom
Here we go.
BU erhalten.
Yeah, we've got to implement a change in your sign squares review, but please head to square BE5, BE8. Okay. That's weird. Oh, I'm in.
Telegramm gesendet.
Okay, I'm in the.
Kurs setzen.
Okay. Patrol in here. Fine by me. Let's see how we're doing with food. Let's do half. So some cheese and so some bacon in there. Another 20. Cheese. Here we go. Got plenty of food in the galley. Varied dishes, normal lighting. We are good. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Tauchen auf. 50
Do a quick listen. Oh my dude, I can get an upgrade. Okay. Doing a little hydrophone check right now. We're gonna take a listen, and we are gonna see, or we're gonna hear what we can hear. I cannot wait. Dude, they have the Type 9 coming out for this thing coming out this year. Oh, I cannot wait for the Type 9. That is gonna be badass. I think it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be very cool to see. Very, very cool. Okay.
25 Meter.
quiet.
45 Meter.
Okay. Everyone's sleeping. Dude, everyone's sleeping except for my. I can keep you guys on him because
Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
sleeping.
Sie soll's erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
All right,
50 Meter.
we're gonna wait this out. I feel like we're not gonna hear anything since that convoy just passed us, but I guess we'll see. All my officers are sleeping. Tired guys.
Aktuelle Tiefe 45 Meter.
They all need maintenance. Got 5 type 1s.
50 Meter.
Okay. We got the rear. Got type 3s in the rear? Okay, so what I got. Type 3s, type 3s. Okay. 2 type 3s in the rear. All type 1s in the front. How can you not sleep? There's like 2 more bunkers here, Schmidt. You can absolutely go to bed. He's just chilling, like mean mugging Benner. Whoa. You got water in the conning tower? Alright. Shit, I do. Alright, I gotta get rid of that. Get any more ships? I just got the aircraft carrier is the only thing I got so far. Just the aircraft carrier. I just wanted to get that just to nail it. It's just I like those super like risky plays when you're playing super close to the warship line and just seeing if I can get out of there. It's just one of those iron sharpens iron kind of exercises. If you can sneak in and sink their biggest ship, it's like in the thickest part of the protection. Now, granted, it took me 8 torpedoes to hit it and sink it, but because I missed my first 4. I got lucky that it didn't get discovered there, but I thought for sure that I was gonna I thought I was gonna hit some like random ships because it was like a 30 plus ship convoy. I thought I was gonna hit some rando in the like behind it, but luckily they all missed it. No one detected the torpedoes, so I got pretty lucky. It was a super dark night though too, so I don't think we're hearing anything. So
Anblasen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30 Meter.
well, we're going up.
Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Lenzpumpe einschalten. Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten.
All right. So nothing in this grid. I'm gonna head to the southern half because typically on this map, depends where it's coming from. It's these convoys tend to jump across here and then up. That tends to be their loop is from here to here and then from here across. So They tend to jump across the Black Pit here and then turn up into England. Because they tend to head, like, when they want to head to this, they want to head to the St. Nouveau. They want to get in range of those planes as soon as possible is what they want to do. Oh, yeah, no, you know what? I gotta keep this. This is actually a convoy route, too, as well. I've had this marked out. So I know for sure that's a convoy route right there. I'm assuming it's coming in from Halifax. Yeah, this has got to be the route. That's got to be that route right there. And this route, it's got to be... I think it goes all the way over. Well, I know it goes at least to here. I'm not sure where it comes in, but I know this is a lane right here. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Running good. All right. All right. Get a little compression out here.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Everyone's up, waking up.
Ich könnte
So we
etwas
got in the engines. Let's put you on watch. You're asleep. Let's get you, a couple guys.
Etwas unterstützen.
Everyone else is sleeping. They're fine. Alright, captain is on the deck. We're gonna swing south in this grid. And then probably about another 20-30 kilometers, I'm gonna do another listen with the hydrophone and see if I can find anything out here. This is gonna be tougher to find a ship. This is, you know, we're out in the middle of, we're out here in the thick of it, so Black Pit's not quite the Black Pit, but close. Close. There's just no airplanes out here for now. Give it a couple. Well, it's only 1940, so yeah, we don't have any planes out here yet. See anything? No smoke. Super calm waters too. It is very chill out here. Nothing. Okay. What's our accuracy right now? 120. Pretty decent. We get good accuracy. All right, Carlos. Good to see you, man. All right, I'll see you on later today. Yeah, I'll probably jump on Foxhole in a little bit. Might do another. I might do one more patrol, and then I might jump on Foxhole for a minute. No contrails? No contrails. Okay. Let's speed up this. Pretty quiet.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Navigation besetzen.
Navigation is low right now, or 85%. I usually run at about 100, at least 100% navigation. Gotta get my dude on. There we go. Climbing. Maxo's a good navigator. Alright, let's do a listen before you go to bed. He's the better, this dude, Schuster is the better hydrophone operator than Schmidt. Schmidt sucks at using the hydrophone. I made him more the radio man / medic focused him. This Schuster is completely, I just beefed up his stats for listening for boats. We are gonna go under.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Bestätige. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
E-Motorenwechsel.
Yo, we're under.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Let's get dip under keel. Should be super deep actually.
Meter. Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloin. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
I want a good ping. I want to deafen my hydrophone, man.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4. Schraubengeräusch 9.
Ooh, we got a boat.
245
What?
Bestätige.
Here we go.
45 Meter.
Lone boat by himself. Oh, thank you, JB. Thank you for the follow. Lone boat, 20-30 kilometers. Bearing 250, 251, 252, 253.
50 Meter.
He's heading that way. No, he's heading this way. He's roughly heading this way.
Aktuelle Tiefe 45
Oh, he's heading in
Meter.
this direction. I'm sorry. He's heading this way. Yeah. Dumb. He's heading this way.
Meter.
Okay. Nice. Looks like we may catch ourselves a lone freighter out here too. Hell yeah, let's go. Or something. Solo boat. I'll sink whatever it is. Warship or not. Just one, right? One ship.
Anblasen.
Let's go.
Auf Dieselmotorenwechsel.
We are gonna go roll ahead. Let my guys sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Go to bed. Just keep the XO on. Let's get some sleep while we close the gap on this. Nice. Gonna find ourselves a nice little solo ship. It's roughly 20 to 30 kilometers. Wait a minute. Is that it right there? I think I could see it. There it is. Oh, dude. Oh, man. He's like right there. Oh my gosh, this guy. Alright, let's put him
Endlich ein
to
paar
rest.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kanoi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kanoi.
We are closing in.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kanoi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kanoi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Als eingespielte Mannschaft werden wir dem Feind zeigen, wozu ein U-Boot in der Lage ist.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Alles klar. Ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
There you go up. You guys making out? Stop. What's the tonnage for this patrol? I think it's usually like around 7,000. It's every time you go to try to do something new in this, the one thing you gotta work on for the game. I think it's 4,000 tons. 4,000 tons. I've already sunk an aircraft carrier, an escort carrier on this run, so I'm actually doing pretty good right now.
Handelsschiff.
Oh.
345 Grad.
Oh, you poor soul.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Might not even. Oh, it's neutral. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna board him. Ah, shit. All right.
Fahrt voraus.
Damn it, dude. It's Spanish. Close the gap on him.
Kurs setzen.
go.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna try to find out. I think one of my dudes speaks Spanish.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Alright. The prize rules allows us to sink such ships if unarmed seems to be escorted and flies a neutral flag. The prize rules allows us to sink such ships if only if we are certain they're headed towards enemy port. Which one of my dudes? Not sending Wagner. I think one of my dudes speaks. He's English. Hoffman speaks English. Shit. I thought he spoke Spanish. I'm gonna send him. You know what? Weber. I gotta wake Weber up. Yeah, I might scuttle. I gotta wake him up.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Come on. Alright, well, I'll send him. I'll send him. Just in case. Okay. I'm gonna send him over. I'm gonna see where it's heading. If it's heading from there, I'm gonna find out. Hopefully it's probably gonna be a language barrier thing. Do you greet you member of your for the welcome? And oh, he speaks German. He only knows basic German, so luckily Eric Schwartz from USP speaks fluently in Spanish, so Schwartz does speak Spanish. Okay, so there's no language barrier. After exchanging pleasantries, he invites you to a private room in the deck house. I'm gonna accept. The officers, after a short small talk, they do what they need. Ask for shipping documents. You ask. Cargo is loaded on his shipping heading. He was ready for us. Documents are already prepared and hands them to you right away. He looks a bit nervous and you carefully through. According to documents, his ship is directed at the port of Vigo and transports raw resources. So these documents are correct. The ship is not involved in war effort at sea. Raw resources. He's going to Vigo? Where's Vigo? Wish I could look at the map. Vigo, I assume, is Spain. Spain. He is kind of far north, though, right? Kind of far north. Like, he's level with Vigo, the Carpathian, yes. That's what you're talking about, oddball. Yeah, I would look at the map and then you could see like where he's heading, but like he's like, so like France is here, or I guess you're looking at it this way. So France is over here, this dude's over here, but Spain is down here. So like, why is he more level? Unless that's just the route he's taking. I'm gonna put pressure on him. Captain raises an eyebrow and denies anything is wrong. Here's more suited. All right. You lucky son of a bitch.
Äußerste Kraft. Zurück. Navigation besetzen. Alarm beenden.
Yeah, well, he seems legit. All right, I'm gonna head down this way.
Natürlich, Herr Kalon.
I feel like I should just shadow him for a little bit. I almost want to just shadow this dude to see if he actually does head towards Spain. I think he's full of shit, but can't prove it.
Herr Kalon.
Does he have the skill, the navigation skill? He does have the navigation skill. I think the captain does too. No, I don't. Bullseye, ace, merchant. Alright. Well, next time I'll send Hoffman over too. I think I sent Hoffman over, now that I think about it. Schmidt speaks Spanish? No. Or is it Schuster?
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Well, these guys speak Spanish. No. Go to bed.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
All right. Oh, all right. I'll still keep. It's a long. I got a lot of ground to go, a lot of ocean to cover. So I'm going to head to the middle of this
Setzen.
route.
Natürlich, Herr Kalon.
Speed up a little bit. Let time do its thing. I'm not gonna sit there and chill for 230 kilometers. I honestly don't know how people do that. We'll just let this game run in real time. That's insanity to me. Engine's running good. Dudes are sleeping. Alright. I'm trying to put my two officers on different sleeping schedules. Let's add
Ich benötige
navigator
etwas
to him.
Unterstützung. Wird erledigt, Herr Kalon. Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Maintenance when you want it. Alright.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Go to sleep.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Diesel besetzen.
Take the engines. Alright. Setting everyone up. Or watch. Okay. Things are running good. I'm just checking Foxhole's stats real quick. Ground Veil is such a shit show, man. That Hex is so annoying. Nevish is doing good. Looks like Nevish is about to collapse. Big fight in Stone Cradle, too. Good. Alright. Alright. Gonna take a listen once I cross this line. So like I've done one other patrol, and I'm pretty sure this is a route that a lot of the shipping lanes are using. So once I get to like this area, I'm gonna hit it with the
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein
something.
Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
Hydrophone operator, slow speed, carrying with other orders. Heading to BE 581. BE 581. BE 581. Let's turn around.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
What was the heading on that? Slow speed eastern course. Eastern course. So 581 to 581. I need to head this way.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Great. I just double backed on this too, man. Come on. Let's take a listen real quick.
Tauchen auf. 50 Meter.
Fast.
Raum besetzen.
Good.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Sleep.
Auf
Aktuelle Tiefe
E-Motoren wechseln.
5 Meter. 45 Meter.
Anblasen.
I'm gonna head that way.
Auf Dieselmotoren
Alright.
wechseln.
Torpedorohr 3.
I probably need to head more this way, to be honest, if I'm gonna intercept that. It's a hell of a drive. Last time I was in down the other day, Wards at 2 SHTs northwest of Bass again. Oh, Guav said that they lost 2 over there today. Wards Nod and another group lost 2 super heavies in Ground Vale. Warden's just like throwing them in the Drowned Vale, man. Long Hook just fought off 5 gunboats. No shit. And it lived? Where was that at? Okay. We are gonna haul ass this way. Nevish, top left, yep. Any smoke on the horizon? Anything at all? We're making good time. 27 knots. I'm gonna take a dude. Yo, Neil, you're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna add a dude to him. We're gonna crank up the speed. We are gonna go planking speed. Ludicrous speed is where we're gonna go.
Torpedorohr 5. Gewartet.
Oh, this is fun.
Tauchen auf. 50 Meter. Halbe Fahrt. Voraus.
I can't hear him now.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
I don't want to rise to the surface.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
What's the weather like right now? Shitty? Kind of shitty. Okay. Really hoping we can hear this thing. Sleeping. bunch of Banes did the work.
35 Meter.
They got those gunboats within like Bane range of, that's silly. I mean, they could have easily outranged that. Five gunboats should easily kill a long hook, especially at range. Even moving or not, that's easy. They move so slow. All right, we go.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter. Meter.
Torpedorohr 1, gewartet.
Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 45 Meter.
Okay. I still can't believe they brought their gunboats that close to the landing ship. That's nuts. You can mortar those things from 100 meters away. You can easily find wind on those too. That's really easy to use distance ranged artillery, indirect fire. Did I miss the window on this ship?
Torpedorohr 2, gewartet.
God. He was up here heading east. I had to have missed him.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren
All right.
wechseln.
Well, bummer.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Ich benötige hier Kostenunterstützung.
That's a chop. Looks like it's not raining, but it's choppy water. That would not have been a fun boat to hunt down, anyways. In this kind of using the deck gun would have been damn near impossible, and trying to line up a torpedo with the waves like rocking you like this. I'd have to like basically shadow him until I got better conditions. All right, how's the guy looking? Yeah, he's good. We got food, engines running good. Running at half ahead. Torpedoes, maintenance. Radar detection on. All right, we're gonna
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
go to bed.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Natürlich.
Zielposition erreicht.
Kurs setzen.
Idiot.
Ich bin sehr müde.
Just missed my target mark. Dumb. This is why sometimes I like using time compression all the time.
Melden Sie sich zur Wand.
Look up contacts. Completely missed my mark. Been double back. Dumb. Alright, sleep. All my officers sleeping.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Maintenance is good. Get back on the engines. Yeah, navigation. Yeah, I'm doing a hydrophone check. Yeah, I just completely missed my mark. I wanted to check that lane. I was checking that lane in particular, and I missed it completely. I mean, I still stay within the grid, but I'm trying to. What's up, Randy Leahy? Yo, Randers. Yeah, I'm gonna do a listen here. Oh, man. No, oh man.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
There we go.
25 Meter.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
50 Meter.
All right. My next mark, I'm gonna head for here.
Kurs setzen.
That'll be my course.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
45 Meter.
After we go through the listen.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Nothing. I love the underwater music. Yeah, it's very relaxing. How's discipline? Discipline is good. Huh. For 1940.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Anblasen.
35 Meter.
Alright.
Auf Dieselmotorenwechsel.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
We're gonna get moving now.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Alright. Going to bed. He's up. Sleeping. You don't need help on that. Give him a guy. Navigation is low. Wow. Navigation is not good right now. Fix that. Even with him on? It's going up a little bit.
Horchraum besetzen.
Herr Kaloi.
All right. For some reason, I want to give a listen.
Ich benötige hier etwas
I have
Unterstützung.
a sneaking suspicion there's something out here. I don't know why. Could be wrong, but we're gonna dive and listen anyways. We're gonna do one dive check here and one dive check at the end of the route that I have plotted.
5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
25 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
Sounds like something's that way. Let's go to the other side. Hear anything? Nothing. Bummer. Kinda hoping I hear something. Looks like I would.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Anblasen.
Ja.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Alright.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf.
I'm gonna do another listen once I get up to around this area, the DE56 grid. Using the hydrophone sometimes because it's more interesting to see if you can hear it. And like, you know, just trying to isolate the sound, trying to mute the noise, and you can, and then the first thing you hear that thump, 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 you hear like that thumping sound in the water. Oh, it's pretty cool.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
One thing I wish you could do in Foxhole, man. That'd make Foxhole so much cooler if you could do that.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Go to bed.
Torpedorohr
Go to bed.
4 gewartet.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Ich könnte
Guys on
etwas
the
Hilfe-
deck. Now this water's like our weather's terrible.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle
You're not gonna see anything anyways in this weather. Not in a thunderstorm. So I might as well dive and just put my dude on the hydrophone.
250 Meter, Herr Kaloi. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Let's get a
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle
hard reading. I'm gonna ping the ocean floor.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4, 7, 3, 6 Meter.
We're gonna dive. We're gonna dive and just listen. Might as well.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Bestätige.
We'll just move really slow. The visibility is like non-existent.
E-Motoren wechseln.
25 Meter. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Differ.
40 Meter.
Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. So I'm sending. I mean, even though the boat's moving, it's gonna reduce the efficacy of the hydrophone operator. I mean, it will a little bit. How much is it gonna remove? It just 5% isn't bad. It's a good game, man. This is awesome. I love this game. The only other video game outside of my main game that I play, which is Foxhole, this is pretty much the only other game I play. Yeah, it's only gonna reduce it for 5%, so not so bad. Any other? You just want me to patrol there, right? Yep. Technically, I've sunk an escort carrier on this patrol, but it doesn't count towards my tonnage since I didn't do it inside the patrol sector, which is kind of bullshit, but it used to be in WWE. I am a professional wrestler. That is why that picture is there. That is my main career. And I've been streaming for about 2 years. But yeah, I've been wrestling. I'm a professional wrestler for since 2004, so yeah, a little over 21, almost 22 years. Yeah, thanks, man. It's a cool job. You have to wrestle some pretty cool places all over the world, and you have to do some really cool stuff on TV.
55 Meter.
Still very much enjoy it. I have a ton of stuff. I have a ton of stuff on my YouTube. I can definitely post some stuff on there.
50 Meter.
I'll show you. I got this one really good. Well, it's like a vignette recap of a thing I did when I was on. There's one thing I did when I was doing TV based in Vegas. It was a national TV. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. Should be on my channel. One second. Let me pull up this video. And this is probably my most popular video I got. It's in my playlist. It's in my playlist. One second. Where is it? Let me find it. Here we go. Copy. You guys want something to check out?
55 Meter.
Get the link there as well. Take a little story. That one got some good traction. That clip right there. That was a lot of fun. Just saw Gangrel this past weekend, actually. Alright. Alright, weather's good now. I can surface.
Anblasen.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Wird erledigt, Herr Kapitän.
Alright.
Und 30 Meter. 15 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
There we go.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Put him on the bridge.
Halbe
Go
Fahrt
half
voraus.
ahead.
Torpedorohr 5, gewartet.
I've almost completed the patrol, but man, there's nothing. Chamberlain's out of control, yeah. Had some fun times, man. They do some cool stuff. I get this. I hit to stab a dude in the eye with a pen this past weekend during a match. That was fun. And I hung another guy with a belt off the ring. Yeah. It's so much fun being the bad guy. Way more fun than being a good guy. Plenty of ammo. Yep. Other stockpile stuff. Still got coffee. All right. I guess we keep moving in this direction. So we go up this way. And then I guess cut across. Maybe we'll find something out here. I don't think we're going to though.
Torpedorohr
Okay.
2, gewartet.
What's the Foxhole map doing? Foxhole, 3700. Nevish is doing good. Tempest holding. Endless Shores pushing. Drowned Vale, big fight. Deadlands, big fight. Let Mercy, big fight. Nevish, decent sized fight. Checking the Foxhole map real quick. Got figuring out what we're gonna be doing tonight. Probably more stuff on the Destroyer, I guess. By the looks of it, we're gonna have to be using the Destroyer just to hold them off. Alright, let's take a move.
Schornsteinrauch, große Gruppe. Peilung, 300.
Smoke on the horizon. Where? $315? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Alarm, Konvoi in Sicht, Peilung, 300 Gas.
Okay. Oh shit, that's fast. Oh man. I like talking, man. Kind of worked out well between the... I always felt like that's kind of why it worked out really well. Oh. That's a... Is that a Liberty? Okay.
Vorflug. Kurs setzen.
Torpedorohr 4,
Now that I refrain from the Hydra rushes, I'll try, man. No promises. The Hydra rushes are way too fun. Way too fun. I put him on the attack periscope. No, I'm gonna put you on navigation. Put you at command.
ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ja, Herr Kaloin, ich kümmere mich darum.
So I just happened to intercept it at the very last minute too. I'm definitely getting my tonnage today. There you go. All right, there we go. We got some Liberty class ships over here. The big boy. These might be American though. Can't see the flags on them yet, but definite possibility these are American ships. I cannot sink American ships just yet. But that doesn't mean they're all American. That's British right there. Okay. That's a Codwell's a EF. Yeah, that is EF right there. Actually, no, you know what? No. You have to travel. No, I'm pretty sure that's EF. I have to get a better look. As long as you don't have any escort carriers with him. Pretty sure. I'll put you on the engines. You're probably rested.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Oh yeah. I have fun with those, dude. All right.
Alarm beenden.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
We're gonna shadow these guys. It is now 11:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have to basically the distance on you right now. How far out are you? All right. Let's track your. We'll assume. This is the route he's taking. I'm assuming you're heading this way.
Kurs setzen.
All right. We are gonna say decks awash.
Wir sind aufgetaucht.
At night, we're gonna make a move.
Benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Can't see anything else yet. Flower class. Okay. So they got probably an 6 to 8 boat, 6 to 8 warship installation on this. I can move in on this at night for sure. That's the one I want. I want one of these Liberties. Those things are gonna be juiced.
Nut.
He's sitting in the back. Okay.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung. 270 Grad.
Okay. I want the Liberty ship. So I want just the big one. I'm gonna aim for the biggest ship I can get. That's a mast. We are right on point. Oh, I know. Steely. This is a good one. I just want to get at least one of these. I've got 5 torpedoes, so I can definitely bring down. I could probably pop. There we go. I want that one. That's the one I want. How's the crew on sleep? All right, Hoffman's catching some sleep. Johan's good. Time is it? See how the time go by, man. Pretty much. Yeah. At least 2 destroyers and
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Bestätige. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
they're moving.
Kurs setzen.
Yeah, at least 2 destroyers and a couple of shit, I got a surface.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Course correction. Let's see if we're on Uzo. This is the hard. So, shadowing is the hard part. Without, I don't want to get 2D isn't too bad. Nah, I should be able to. I should be able to juke this and hit the some of the ships. We're in nice deep water too. Okay. One thing I do want to course correct. Keep them on the bridge, looking. I want everyone else sleeping, catching up. Engineer's good. I want my navigator sleeping. I'm gonna make a course correction, a rough one to 8 degrees. We are fully surfaced. Where's the sun? Just starting to set. Fuel 70%. We are good. Let's get our. Let's get water out of the tanks. I'm gonna get ready for a fight. Yeah, I know.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
10 kilometers.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
This is your roughly your course. I'm gonna stay roughly in that range. 9 kilometers off. Let me see a little course. Just joined. Is this the same convoy as 2 days ago we were lost? No, different convoy. Different convoy, sunken aircraft carrier, though. This is a different one. I just randomly found this one. Yeah, I did. I hit it just earlier in the stream. It'll be on the VOD. I'll try to get a clip of it. I got. I put four in that. I put 4 in that escort carrier and it sunk. Got super lucky. Like all hit the stern. Hit the stern. Yeah. I got 4 on the stern from about. I waited, dude. I got close. I got super close. I got within like a kilometer of the destroyers, and then I sent, because the escort was in dead center of the convoy, so I sent 4 Type 1s, 3 Type 1s and 1 Type 3 at about 7 kilometers, and then I hauled ass in reverse at about 16 knots and nailed the carrier. And then they pinged me. As I was getting away, they pinged me, and I was able to get out. I was able to drop a decoy and get out. So now I'm trying to just complete my. I just want to get my tonnage areas. I want to sink this. I'm looking for this Liberty class ship. I think this might be American. It's big. It's a big ship, so that's the one I want. Because I know I'll hit my tonnage with that one ship, and I've got 5 torpedoes left. I sent 8 after that escort carrier. I've got 5 for this run, so I'm gonna send them pretty much all at the Liberty, because I know that thing's it's gonna be fully stocked, and Liberty ships carry a lot of supply, so it definitely has more than 4,000 tons. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this one. Yeah, I'm just hitting late 1940s right now. The furthest I've ever gotten is 1943. After 1943, it's so easy to find you at that point. Between surface radar, airplane radar, ASDIC, Huff Duff, everything, they just can. And I think from like 1943 to 45, you're just surviving. Pretty much just stay out in the open water, hunt what you can, and just don't try to die. -1 bluefin, yeah, pretty much. Well, this is more like I guess technically, yeah, this is more like a bluefin, yeah. Even though it looks more like the long hook, technically. Ooh. I am. May want to be a little smarter about this and stay.
Kurs setzen.
stay on this. I want to keep an eye on this. Get an Uzo. See if I can lock it. Make it much easier if I can lock the. I like that I just ID it now. I want to try to figure out if it's American or not, because then I can sync it. Well, I can sync it if it's not American. Oh, another one right there. The hell's behind that? That can't be. Liberties don't. Do Liberties have that huge ass smokestack on it? No. No, it's a C. No, it's not Liberty. Not Liberty, then. It's the other one. What's the other one? 1 second. I get to C3, I mean. Yeah, C3. Okay, it is that one. Alright. Okay. Gap is 1.3. I'm gonna have to get inside. I'm gonna have to like sneak in behind and then sneak inside. I'm gonna have to. Once night comes in, I'm gonna have to sneak in under. Get inside the convoy. Get that bad boy.
Torpedo Rohr 3, gewartet.
They do have some. And in all fairness, they have a couple stragglers back here, which I think. Pretty sure those are logistics, merchant ships. Because the two masts you can see. I really want the big ship. But these stragglers back here, these make more sense from a safety point of view. But that C3 is I still can't see the flag on it yet. Don't know what country is.
Torpedo Rohr 4, gewartet.
And it's got a destroyer right on its flank. It's got a British destroyer right on its flank. Much until night. is only like
Torpedo-Rohr 1 gewartet. Zielposition erreicht.
yeah. I really want to hit the big one. These ones are falling so far behind. That's the thing. They're falling so far behind. Like way behind the rest of the ships. I don't know what the far side ship is. That's the thing. I can't tell. So like these two ships are falling way far behind. Pretty sure that one is a merchant ship. I don't know what that is. That's the only thing. I saw 2 masts on this, which is usually a merchant ship. Let me take a quick glance around me real fast. No planes. Okay. Let's bring it down to
Voraus.
half a head. Let's bring it down to
Fahrt voraus. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung 250 Grad.
okay. Letting this destroyer pass us. Looks like the changing course. There's a little bit of a course change. Still pretty far out there. 18 kilometers, roughly 18 kilometers. I can't even say that. Destroyer. That's a destroyer. So we got one destroyer here, one destroyer there. Got a corvette up here, leading the way. And then back here is still merchant ship, maybe? Nope, destroyer. That's a destroyer. Okay, is that EF or tribal? It's an EF or a tribal. Either way, the danger. How would you feel about early mid Cold War Foxhole style game, 50s, 70s? I mean, that could be cool. I mean, honestly, the technology would make it, a lot of it, very... Well, it's going into the time when the ships are getting hunted pretty regularly. I've had a couple runs where I've sunk like 7 or 8 escorts. So this is when the British are really going heavy on the escorts. How far out are you? You're 10 kilometers.
Kurs setzen.
Yeah, I mean, I think the technology would be like a little too much, you know. I liked it being World War I, World War II. It was that limit of technology where technology wasn't too overpowered, It's still very much a hands-on analog aspect of warfare, whereas you get more into computers and a more digital form of war as you go into, you know, Vietnam and like I don't know. You get into like guided missiles and things like that, and letting computers do the work. I guess that's why I like more of the analog aspect of the early 20th century war. Even though technically we're still using like a lot of obviously warships and whatnot, we're obviously all using early computers to do a lot of the artillery, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think so either. Yeah.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Is there a course change? Some of these are changing course. Are you getting closer? Well. Kind of getting closer. Yeah, I get nervous, dude. Every time I try to engage, especially in daylight. No. I just want it to go dark already. Ah.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese
No, I'm
Koordinaten
not.
setzen.
Definitely not gonna intercept in that soon. Gonna shadow this thing.
Kurs auf diese
You know what I'll do? See if I can get a speed on you. Let's see the bow. I can see the bow a little bit. Come on. I'm gonna do a guesswork. I'm gonna try to get the speed of this thing. I'll get a rough estimate how fast this thing's going. I'm guessing like 14 knots, but we'll see. Looks like he's got deck guns. He definitely has deck guns on the back of this thing. You can see him right there. Roughly 16 knots. I'm guessing it's slower, but I can't can't get a good reading on the bow anyways. Pulled ahead of it. Alright, I am pulling ahead of the convoy a little bit. My speed. I'm matching speed. Well, roughly. Actually, I'm probably pulling ahead of it, to be honest. I want to get closer, but I also don't want to get closer. Because I'd have to go under, but I don't want to. I really don't want to use my bat. I don't want to use way too much bat. You know what? Can do. Two, 354. Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Okay. Nice. All right, here we go. Now we're getting into time of day where I can start moving in. Good deal. I think this is what I'm going to go for, though. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. So I'm going to do, essentially, is at night, I'm going to come in. Like if I were to, it's obviously going to be more up here, like in this area. It's going to be up in this range right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to position and basically, I'm going to get close enough. I'm going to get within, pretty much. Got to be close enough, and then I'm within. So I'm gonna have to close in just a little bit, and then I'm gonna aim. Basically, I'm gonna aim my torpedoes. I'm gonna fire into it, and then I'm gonna pull back. So basically, how I assaulted the escort carrier. I'm gonna get close enough. I'm gonna get within 1 kilometer of this warship, which is gonna suck. I'm gonna be within 2 kilometers. So I'm gonna close the gap essentially. Is what I'm gonna start doing, and then I'm gonna angle my ship, and then at about when I'm about 7 kilometers out, so I'm gonna basically line up my shot at this kind of an angle. I'm gonna pop it, and I'm gonna throw it full reverse at flank engine speed. Try to get some. I'm gonna try to shoot it at 6 kilometers. That way, it's gonna take a while for it to shoot across that way. I'm gonna send 4. I'm gonna send 3. I'm gonna send 4. I'm gonna send 4 into that ship. Hopefully, they all hit, or hit ships in the proximity. And then by the time they make contact, I should have cleared probably at least another 3 or 4 kilometers from the warship, so I can swing back around, drop a decoy, and then haul ass probably like south, roughly south. And I should be able to get away. So let's clean up all this mess over here. All right. So tracking this ship right now. He's going this way. I'm gonna flank ahead. And then, assuming they're heading on this course, I'm going to aim for there. And by the time I hit here, in about 30 kilometers at flanking speed, flanking ahead. Thank you, Differ. Thanks, man. Have a good one, dude. All right. All right. So I'm gonna pull way ahead of these guys. I'm gonna head about 30. I'm going about double their speed. So I keep a general eye on them. Make sure they don't do any major course corrections. But I'm not gonna sit there for. Actually,
Torpedorohr 2, gewartet.
I'm actually dead ahead of him right now. They may have course corrected. No, they haven't really course corrected yet. Not yet. Okay. Keep an eye on them. Alright. Should be able to sink this. I'm gonna slow it down now. There they go.
Alle Maschinen.
Oh shit, I lost him. Did I really lose him that fast? Oh no, there they are. I lost him. That would have been cooler. They can always
Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen. Langsame voraus.
Hey Wolves. What's going on? See you. They could always reclassify a lot of the ships in. I guess this convoy is a lot bigger than I thought.
Torpedorohr 1, gewartet.
Kurs setzen.
Oh yeah, I was playing UBOAT. Nice, dude. Well, the bigger map will too. The bigger map will, Canadian, 100%. Like I feel like they might actually reclassify some of the ships because as the map's gonna get bigger and more open water, you're gonna need larger ships. I mean, they're gonna add an aircraft carrier and all that to Foxhole. I mean, at some point, which I really feel like they're going to. All right. I kind of better hurry my ass up.
Voraus. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Yeah. I need to hurry up.
Kurs setzen.
Torpedorohr 5, gewartet. Torpedorohr 4, gewartet.
Alarm. Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung. 300 Grad.
It's about that time. I'll let you sound the alarm. Alright, these are your screening ships. Alright, let's go under.
Oh, Seerohrtiefe.
Alright, we're gonna put you on.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Horchraum besetzen.
You a good guy. You a guy. You are gonna go in damage control.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
You are gonna go into command.
Ich kümmere mich darum.
Give you a couple guys. Alright, we're gonna get ready for some fighting.
Herr Kaloin, Sie
Captain,
sind auf
real
Seerohrtiefe.
quick.
Bootführer und Umlenkung eingesteuert.
So,
Ja.
cup of coffee.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Ja?
Schmidt, get yourself
Ich kümmere mich darum.
some coffee.
Ja.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Okay. Tanks are, I think, in a decent state, honestly. I think one thing at a time. I think naval really needs some scaling. Read some of these lines. Kind of know the trail of this, anyways. As is, let's see that. Okay. So let's map out. Let's course on this.
Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen. Alle Maschinen, stopp.
All right, let's do all this. That's a bad ship. Also a bad ship. Okay.
Kurs setzen.
Throw it in reverse. Very slow. Reverse one. Oh. Here we go. Anchor. Oh, mama. That'll get my tonnage. That'll get my tonnage. Gotta remember they're adding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely do. Well, battleships are more recognizable to the layman than a cruiser. That'd be cool.
Alle Maschinen, stopp. Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt. 8 Knoten. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 7380 Meter.
28 bow left. Let's go.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 2, 8, Bug links. Rohr 3, bewässern. Rohr 4, bewässern.
Rohr 3, bewässern. Rohr 4, bewässern.
Los!
Well, I'm gonna try to sink 2 ships. For some reason, it wasn't letting me lock onto that ship. The game messes up sometimes. I need to hurry up and get a C3. I think that's the C3 I want. Shit. I gotta hurry. I'm gonna just guess 15 kilometers an hour.
Aktualisieren.
Distance.
Geschwindigkeit 8 Knoten.
It's a
Aktualisieren.
long shot.
Entfernung zum Ziel 9, 7, 2, 8 Meter.
That is a very long shot. 51 bow left.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
This is still not even maintenance.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
This one's not even maintenance. This one probably won't even, this will be a dud anyways.
Los!
There we go. Okay. I need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
AK zurück. Tauchen auf 55 Meter.
Geladen.
Luftziel Seerohr
No.
besetzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Navigation besetzen. Tauchen auf 55
Dive.
Meter.
Man, get the fuck out.
25 Meter.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Meter.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Bestätige.
Oh man. Oh, that's a whammy. Oh no, it's in a miss. Fuck. Damn, dude, seriously? Oh.
55 Meter.
Oh no. Give the big boom. Big boom.
Ein
Bob.
weiterer Tag, eine weitere erfolgreiche Unternehmung. Macht weiter so alle miteinander.
Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Torpedo 85 Grad.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum
All right.
kümmern.
We're gonna launch a little decoy. This little dude. Mitt's gonna launch one. All right. We're gonna drop the decoy. I got the tanker. I won't get the other one. There's no way. No way those torpedoes hit anything. Oh. Dude, if he's slowing down, that's a real possibility. No, that's gonna miss. But this one might not. Oh. Dude, just barely miss. Wow. Damn. I hit my tonnage, so that's all that matters.
Tauchen auf 130 Meter. Kurs setzen. 40 Sekunden
als
bis
erledigt, Herr
Torpedoeinschlag. Fehlschuss. Fehlschuss.
Bestätige.
90. E-Motoren besetzen.
Okay.
Aktuelle Tiefe 105 Meter.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ja, Herr Kaloi, ich kümmere mich darum.
All right. See. Very unlikely you get a cheap boat with torps. They'll scale. They definitely got to scale the damage. Yeah.
115 Meter.
They'll probably give us some sort of a torpedo boat at some point. Probably just be a single shot, but they'll probably give it. I can't imagine they won't give us one. All right. Here we go.
Aktuelle Tiefe 125
At this point, let's run quiet. Good time.
130 Meter.
So the Japanese had to have some smaller class of warship for screening. Yep.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefe.
Just under keel. Haven't been pinged yet. That's good.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloi. Die Messung ist nicht
Yeah.
präzise genug.
So I mean, they'll probably just give the warden some sort of a, because like the Corvette class will make like, I can't imagine them giving the wardens a Corvette class because that would completely clash with the aesthetic that they've developed with their boats. Their boats are very French German, but they could probably find a way to get a Japanese in there. Whereas with the Colonials are very much American British, very heavily American British. So the Corvette would absolutely make sense in that lineup. Yeah. Yeah, they can't give a flower class. That wouldn't even work. I mean, that look wouldn't work with with that black steel look that they're going for. I don't think so. The Corvette class, the Flower class Corvette would work perfectly with our destroyer, which is, you know, very much like the EF class or the tribal, very tribal / EF kind of, you know, just smaller. Yeah. Okay. It looks like. Okay, what are we listening to? 2 to 3 kilometers. Moving. Medium closing in. Let's see what's moving in. We have a destroyer. Let's actually take a look at this right now. Bring this out here. And let's figure out what's what. All right, so we have a destroyer at 255. So this is a destroyer moving in. He's 5 kilometers out. C3 is a 218 tanker. Corvette is at 207. What is this? This is at 198. What's at 198? 198. 193. Okay, that's the destroyer. So you got the destroyers coming in close. 193, 192. He's off. Sound. I can't hear him anymore. Medium closing in at 207. 207 is Corvette. It's not the freighter. Definitely not a freighter. It's not closing in. Destroyers pick back up. All right. Two to 5 ships at 241 closing in. 241, 240, 250. They're 10 to 20 kilometers out there. I'm getting out of here. I'll get out of here, dude. No way you're catching me. Not a flanking speed. I'm out of here. Diving to 150. We're going deep. I saw the space. I saw Mel Brooks announce Spaceballs too. I guess he's gonna get. I mean, there's no way he doesn't do it without Rick Moranis.
135 Meter.
We'll see if Mel Brooks still has the gift. That dude's like 90 years old, man. That's gonna be wild to see him. I'll be wild to see if he can pull that off. All right. Here we go. A little bit of water. Right, 96%. It's not low. Water's buoyancy. What's the surface noise? Is it bad weather? Huh. Okay. Okay, we're still. Oh, U-boat and Foxhole, yeah. Oh, U-boat in Foxhole. No, I was gonna do U-boat and Foxhole, but I end up sticking to U-boat the whole time. I've been doing this one run. I just sunk an escort carrier at the beginning of the stream, and then I just sunk a big oil tanker right now to pretty much finish the patrol run that I just did. Now I'm just trying to get out of Dodge. pretty sure I think I've got one torpedo. We got one Type 1 left. We are running pretty deep right now. Really deep right now. Running at 147 meters deep. Nothing too dangerous yet, but I'm just trying to... He's the closest ship. He's moving away. I think the decoy worked. Bring up the periscope depth.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
All right.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
120 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Still running deep. I'm gonna keep silent run just in case. There's no way they're gonna be able to hear me, but
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter. Kommandant, wir sind auf Periskoptiefe. Boot klar für Rundumblick.
all right.
Zerstörer.
There they are.
105 Grad.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Lifeboat right there. I really didn't even move that far from these guys. They're sitting here over my these guys are still sitting here over my my decoy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
A bunch of star shells in the air still. They're really they're kind of pissed. Where the hell are they again? There it is. As long as these guys
Vorfluten. Anblasen.
Die Tiefe 5 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
There you go. Here. You also watch contacts. I'm betting.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
They kind of have a similar boat. Well, they have. Well, this boat is pretty much the Naki, but it's like the Type 2 U-boat is pretty much the Ward Naki. I wish they made the submarine gameplay more in line with this. I think that would have made things a little bit more interesting.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
I'm gonna see if I can. I want to see if the destroyers re-engage with the convoy, or if they left them high and dry. Sometimes they leave them high and dry, yeah, because they hunt for so long, they overhunt. That sometimes they leave a little window.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
He's like, look, it looks like. Yeah, that's all the warships right there, hunting, trying to hunt me down, right there too. So those are all the warships, and that is the convoy, right there. And so, while the shepherd's away, the wolf will play.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
It'd be nice to have a little coastal, yeah, a little coastal defender would be nice.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Huh.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Wreckage is right here. You're welcome.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Alright, gave him some food, gave him some vegetables.
Kurs setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
We're gonna swim in their wake a little bit.
Torpedorohr 5, gewartet.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
You know, in all fairness though, I do only have one torpedo.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
I'm gonna head back.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Folgen Sie mir. Folgen Sie mir.
We're good? Okay. You're good, you're good. You don't need a guy. You're good. You can go to bed. You stay on radar. Okay. And now these guys head back. What's the range of engagement of fire and torpedo? It depends on the kind of torpedo. The type 1s have roughly a 12-kilometer range, which is nice. The type 3s have a 7.5-kilometer range, but the type 3s have a little like kind of an auto assist magnet to basically help it draw into the ship. So you kind of want to use that. That's the one thing that they need to really fix in Foxhole, is giving way better use of long range torpedoes, because torpedoes can only be used at as a shotgun blast. You basically have to drive right up to the ship and just shoot it straight in, and which is very unintuitive and very there's the skill ceiling for that. The more the skill ceiling is, how do you conserve battery as much as possible, which is like really the only thing you're freaked out about when you're in a submarine, which is silly. If you didn't have to worry about battery life so much, if you had like an hour or so underwater, and then you had like 2 or 3, if you had like 300 to 400 meters of range you could actually shoot torpedoes at, then that would be way better. What they should do is increase the range dramatically of the periscope to like say 500 to almost to 1,000 meters, but basically make it so it can't see anything on land. So like it can't see bunkers. Like land is just like nothing. It's just basically you can see the territory of the land, but you can't see bunkers, people, vehicles, nothing, because you're in a submarine. Like that would be fine. And so that way you could use long range calculation to try to sink ships that are moving, because then you could track a ship at a really far distance to be like, oh, okay, there it is, like, and then you could try to make a play on it. Man. Yeah. All right, I do got to wrap up. You gotta go to the gym. We are making good time away. Bring it in more. And bring it in.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs setzen.
Bestätige.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Sleeping.
Bestätige.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Herr Kaloy, eingehendes Funktelegramm.
Funkraum besetzt.
Yes, I got you.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Trying to get a message in. Apparently.
mögliches Ziel in
Single
unserer
emergency
Nähe gemeldet.
BF416.
Kurs setzen.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I like doing the Biscay Bay run. It's always risky, and maybe I can shoot down a plane. It's fun to shoot down the planes, so.
Navigation besetzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
All right. Well, I am going to use it now because I was going to try to intercept this one solo freighter. Not seeing it. I don't want to hunt it down. Don't have time. I got to go to the gym. So, it'll take me 3 days to get back anyways. 1940. November 1940. Imposter. And around that way. All right. All right. Safe and sound. How's the Foxhole map looking? Foxhole's looking. Deadlands is looking good. Ooh, might get Seagate today. There we go. Close to getting that one. I still can't believe it didn't count that sinking that escort carrier. HX was a Halifax convoy. That indomitable, illustrious escort carrier sunk. Petersburg T2 tanker sunk. Nice. 10,000 tons. Not bad. 9 days at sea. Not bad. Well, that's good. And my guy's leveled up. All right. Well, I got to save it there. So in the meantime, I'm going to raid. Let's see who's playing. Anybody playing U-Boat? Nobody else is playing U-Boat. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, I will be on later tonight to play Foxhole. Probably doing some. Going to be doing probably some naval there. Might support either the Deadlands or the Drowned Vale push or Colostra, depending on how the map works out. But it looks like Seagate's getting the business today. So hopefully Shred can finish them off with their 300 millimeter, their storm cannons. So hopefully they can get that done, and then we can get a real push starting in Marvin and Treasure and Colostra and take Treasury finally. So I will be back in a few hours tonight at around 9:30 Eastern time. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. In the meantime, I will raid. This is Pillbox. He's playing U-Boat right now. So if you guys want to see what this game's all about, please check it out and give him a shout. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight for sure. So maybe we'll even take out the sub. I don't know. Hopefully. I think I might take out the sub because, dude, we only have like a few more days till they're probably gonna end the war early anyway. So I'm gonna use that stuff. So we've been using the destroyer as much as possible. A lot of fun. So yeah, we'll take out the sub or the destroyer probably tonight. So if you guys want to see some more naval action, we'll be there. So until then, have a good evening, guys, and I will see you guys later.